Eve were in the Garden of Eden, they were ordered to not eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, but they could eat of the tree of life. What that means is they were ordered to only focus. Remember, Adam and Eve were naked. They had no clue that they were supposed to be wearing clothes. So nothing was bad and nothing was good to them. There was nothing bad and there was nothing good. Like Eve was probably the Adam and Eve are not real characters. But if they were, Eve was probably the most sexual woman you ever want to meet. She probably, she had no inhibitions. Adam had no inhibitions. They were not hurting people. They were living in their highest vibrational frequency. I will say this once again. There's no such thing as good and bad. There is a such thing as high and low vibrational. The three low chakras, your root, your, why did I just draw a blank? I don't know. Anyway, your three lowest chakras are considered your animalistic nature. They make you predictable. They, I got into a situation where I got in a lot of trouble. I was predictable. I was operating in my lowest chakra, and they knew how to draw me out because I was very predictable. So your 5 stages of human consciousness are earth, water, air, and fire, brain waves. 26 cycles. If you're doing a whole lot of thinking, you're predictable. You're trying to, when you ever notice people who are calm, they're very assured. You can't shake them. They know what they want. Kind of like that's how I am now. But anyway, the Eve was the introduction. Eve eating of the tree of knowledge of good and evil was the introduction of, you know, consciousness or thought of that there being something good and there being something evil. The serpent is the kundalini, which is coiled in the base of the root chakra. It's also called the tempter of the flesh. So, you know, when you operate in your three lowest chakras, your flesh can be tempted real easy. I mean, you know, you have no control. You know, that's where the cheaters come from, and thieves and liars and things like that. And that's why I say people aren't bad. They're just operating in their lower chakras. They don't realize they're God regardless. So you can be God regardless, and you're going to manifest good and you're going to manifest bad. You wind up in jail, you manifested that. If you, wind up amazing, if you wind up homeless and things like that, look at your life and see what manifested that. You wind up anxious or scared or afraid, look at your decisions and see what manifested that.